Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a prom makeup look. I'm going to be doing two looks for prom. This is just a more very light purple pink makeup look because I know not everyone's going to do this makeup look for whatever color dress they wear because I know everyone gets different color dresses. So if you guys want to see how I got this beautiful prom makeup look, then just keep on watching. I already did my eyebrows and I primed my eyelid with my Painterly paint pot. So I'm going to be taking my Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar and I'm going to be taking the color Mousse with this fluffy blending brush. I'm going to be applying that right here as my transition shade. Now I'm taking a smaller blending brush. This is from the new Sonia Kashuk limited edition brush set that's sold at Target. That's where I got it from. Anyways, I'm going to be taking the color Truffled here in the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar. I'm going to be just taking that right on the tip of it because I'm going to be focusing this on the inner crease. Just dabbing off the excess. I'm going to be then going into my Morphe brushes. I believe this is the 35S, the color Smokey palette. And I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, just a really dense flat brush. And I'm going to be taking this color, oh gosh, this color right here. It's like a really light lavender purple. I'm going to be taking that and putting this on the outer corner of my eye and then the inner corner as well. Just really packing that on. As you see, I'm not doing any sweeping motions, I'm just packing it, pushing it right into the eyelid. It'll help the color stay longer. Okay, and now that that's like that, you should have a little part in the middle that's empty, and we're going to be using, it's just a bigger flat brush. This is from the Sonia Kashuk limited edition brush set as well. And I'm going to be taking the Loreal Infallible eyeshadow in the shade Always Pearly Pink. And that's it there. It's just a really pretty, like, light champagne-y pink. I'm going to be packing that on my brush. And then the same thing, just packing motions, really putting it in. Okay, now once that is on the lid, I'm going to just go in with that small blending brush again, the one that we used to put the crease color in, and I'm going to be adding the shade right under the one that we just used. It's a darker purple. Again, taking the very tip of it and dusting off any excess. Go right in the crease here, and just using a very, very light hand and just little bit more of that really light lavender purple to the outer corners of my eyes again. So I really want that color to show. And I'm not putting any more product on this brush here because there's already some glitter on it. I don't want it to be too much. Just put that on there like that. Okay, and now taking that bigger blending brush that we used in the beginning for our transition shade, I'm just going to be blending everything out. This is super simple and easy. I think it's probably the quickest makeup look I've done. And then now taking the white shade in the palette, just taking a flat brush. It's kind of the same as the one that I used to put the Loreal glitter in the middle, but this is from another set of hers, so it's the same brush. I'm just going to be taking that white color and using it as my highlight shade. That is done, I'm going to be doing my eyeliner, and of course I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Paris Liner Intense in Black Carbon. This is my favorite eyeliner of all time. Alright, now I'm back with my eyeliner, and I just cleaned up any fallout underneath. Now I'm going to be taking the Ardell Lashes in the number 106, and I'm just gonna measure these out to my eye and then apply these. Alright, now I'm back with the lashes on my eye. Now I'm going to be going in and do my face. So let me zoom out for this. Okay. So this is going to be all drugstore products. I am going to be using the NYX Pore Filler face primer and just applying that all over my face. Squeeze about that much, about pea size. So I actually got all this stuff today, so this is first time I'm using this. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. I'm in the shade 120. I'm going to be taking my damp beauty blender here and taking the flat end here to apply my foundation. So I'm just going to pour some on my beauty blender. now that is all buffed into my skin, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Master Conceal. It's called Camouflaging Concealer. It's supposed to camouflage imperfections and dark circles, full coverage, high resistance, and undetectable finish. So that is it there. I chose the color Fair because it's the lightest shade they had, and it looked pretty dark still, so hopefully it works okay. So I'm just going to be applying this under my eye. I'm going to be trying out the new NYX Wonder Stick. Looks like this, double-ended. One end is a darker shade, contouring shade, and then the other end is a really light shade, like a highlight. It looks kind of shimmery. Oh yeah, definitely a highlight. I don't know if you can see that there. It's really shimmery though. It's pretty. Okay, so I'm taking the darker end of the stick, and I'm just going to be placing it there. And then right up top of my temples. And I got this in, they had different shades for it. I got the universal shade. I think they had like a medium one, medium dark, and I don't know, a few other shades. And then put that down my nose. Okay. Now I'm going to buff this out with my beauty blender as well. So once I blended all of that out, I'm going to be taking the other end of the Wonder Stick, which is the highlighting stick. I'm just going to be applying this right on the tops of my cheekbones. And this is kind of light for me, so I'm going to really pack this shit on there. Okay. Now I'm just going to use my finger for this, because I want that really pretty shimmer. Oh, that's nice. I like that. It's pretty. Okay. Now I'm going to be going and doing the under eye. And I think I'm going to apply that dark purple underneath. That dark purple that we used initially for our crease towards the end. This one right here. Right there. I'm just going to be taking that on a little flat shader brush, like really tiny one. I'm going to be putting that. And now going back to that Loreal Infallible pigment, not pigment, it's a pressed pigment, and taking that, I'm going to be using the same brush, using the other side, just clean it off a bit. Just going to be applying a little bit of this right in the center here. Now I'm going to be going back into the Morphe brushes palette and taking that white shade and just putting this on the inner corners of my eye, using that same little brush that we've been using for the bottom lash line. Okay, and now taking, this is new too, I got the Maybelline New York Lash Sensational. So it was new. I don't know. I got it in the blackest black, and this is kind of a weird applicator. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of like curved. I'm not sure how to use that. Let's see. Oh. Okay, now I've coated the bottom lashes. That is it for the face eye look. Now I'm going to go in for the lips. Taking the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Istanbul. And let's see how this works. Okay, so that is it for the completed look.